Hello my friends, this is going to be a little bit of a weird video today because I am going to be playing a game in the background actively. I probably should have pre-recorded this. I probably should have planned this beforehand, but at the beginning of the entire thing, I need to ask you guys something. I need help brainstorming, basically, for a upcoming thing that I have going on. So first of all, game in the background is going to be StarCraft Tavern Battle. It's kind of like Hearthstone Battlegrounds, except for instead of being an auto battler, you physically you build a team out of cards. All the cards have effects, and then you physically get the units on those cards into the game, and you micro them. I've played a game of it before on the thing, and it's quite fun. I'm just doing it against AI because I had to pop this out really quickly. I'm not going to be explaining a whole lot about what I'm doing here, because I need to talk about other stuff, and if you need a primer, you can look up my Tavern Battle thing from before. So, as a result, this is going to be a very, very awkward setup for a video. Oh, I gotta target those down. This is a very tough matchup at the very beginning. So, I am making a video for the summer that is, the basic idea is I'm gonna try to beat StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty. I know, shocker, right? But it's a challenge run. We haven't done one of those in a while. Try to beat it as the cheesiest person on Earth. Reason being is I know so many different cheeses and gimmicks and stuff that have never been viable or usable in a challenge run before. And what I want to do is basically have a place to show them off. For example, there's an infinite credit glitch in StarCraft, in Wings of Liberty. Did you know that? Have you ever done it before? There's a lot of stuff like that, and I would like to be able to show that off in one condensed run, just the, there's no rules except for break everything as much as you can. And that sounds like a lot of fun. However, there's an issue. I'm sure that if you've heard anybody, any YouTuber talk about YouTube, you know that the first bit is by far and away the most important bit of any sort of YouTube video. Now, I don't have any good cheeses for the first missions, which is really bad, right? Like, I have a lot of really interesting and super cool ideas for the later stages. However, I need to sit here and I need people to help me brainstorm things for these first few missions. And I'm gonna go through the missions that I don't have any ideas for or that I'm not sold on, and we're just gonna talk about them. And hopefully someone in the comments for every single one of these... Oh, that Immortal's gonna hurt so hard. We gotta take it down. Okay. I think we can just kite this then. So, Liberation Day, the very first mission where you run around with Jim Raynor and a couple Marines. I have no idea what to do that would be interesting and cheesy and dumb, right? I think that as long as there's one gimmick on every single mission that's like kind of cheesy, then I think it's good enough. We can just blitz through the first ones. But if I have actually nothing, then it's really bad. So Liberation Day is a big one where I genuinely have no ideas. And really would appreciate if anybody did have ideas. Now, the second mission, the Outlaws, we can actually do something very cool by, you know that siege tank in the background? It never gets built again if it dies, so you can take a command center and drop SCVs on it to kill it. I think that's pretty fun. If there's any other ideas that people have on that mission, that would be awesome, though. I don't know how much potential is there, because it's obviously not that huge of a mission, but I am kind of looking for people's thoughts on it. And then 0 Hour, the big defensive mission. I don't know how to make that one interesting. I've never known how to make that one interesting. And this is absolutely one of those times where I'm like, oh man, usually if 0 Hour's not that good, it's okay, because you're just like, oh, we're getting through it. However, if the idea is cheese every single mission, and 2 of the first 3 missions are like, yeah, I can't really cheese this, then people are going to be like, this guy's an idiot. What is he doing? I'm going to agree with them. I'm going to be like, man, this guy is an idiot. So, I think there is a, there's a bit of an issue there. And then it breaks off into the Haven missions, and I gotta go to Haven first. But unfortunately, that brings me to the evacuation. Now, I think I have some ideas for smash and grab. We definitely can figure out something to get the enemies to destroy... Oh man, I'm gonna get wrecked here. Oof. Ah, there's a hunter killer back here doing a lot. I think that on smash and grab we can get the Zerg to kill the objective for us somehow. I don't know the exact details of how I want to do it, but it's definitely doable. However, we have to do the colonist questline first, which is the evacuation. And I have no idea what to do there either. Which is, it's a big oof where it is truly the boring missions all in a real big pile due to the rest of the routing. And then for the most part, things actually open up in a really good way. And I think that's very, very exciting. But we have to get there. So then, after that... Oh, Outbreak. That's the other one. This is, I don't know what... Okay, what could be funny to do on Outbreak? This is it. It's like 5 missions in a row right at the beginning of this idea of a run. And I really want to make this video because I think that it could be very fun and funny and silly and goofy and interesting because of all the different random things that I have learned but have not gotten to put into practice with other challenge runs. It's like, this is the challenge run of all challenge runs where we do so much gimmicky stuff that the game is invalidated completely. Besides the first 5 missions. Oh. Then Haven, I know exactly what I'm doing. I have no issues there. Smash and grab, I know what I'm doing. The dig, I know what I'm doing. Mobius Core. Or not Mobius. Is that what it's called? No. Oh no. Sorry, I'm getting wrecked by hunter killers constantly, and I'm trying to micro against them, but at the same time, the Mobius Factor, that's what it's called. The one where you get the dropship and Narud is there and all that kind of stuff. I don't really have a great idea for that one, and if people do, I'd be very interested. What the heck? Oh, they added units to that. Cool. Sorry, I need to think for a moment. I don't want to die. That's a good one. What do we have here? I don't know. Oh, Part and Parcel. I know that one. That one's good. Go on. We're going to get wrecked this time. We're going to be really greedy. But I think this is going to be good in the long term. That's okay. Alright, so the Mobius Factor, I'm not really entirely sure what to do on that one. Like, you can hide that one tank to destroy the second objective. And I do think that's pretty funny. However, I'm not convinced that is necessarily enough on its own. And I think it can be part of a greater cheesy plan, but I would love to hear your guys' ideas on that one because there's definitely room for... There's so many Banelings. Okay, we got him. Try to get these firing at the elite guy. Oh, they have a lot of healing here. We had a higher army value, but we're kind of getting wrecked because of these healing things. See if we can get some good Hellion damage from the line. Nah, but even if we do, these healing drones, look at how fast they heal. It's insane. We almost drained them out of energy. Yeah, Mobius Factor is good. I have a insane idea for Supernova. I don't know if it's possible yet, but I was talking with Synergy and he was like, I might know of a way to kill the firewall, and don't know if it's possible. Absolutely do know that if it is possible, that's going to be the greatest thing I've ever done. That would be so fun. But, yeah, so I feel fairly comfortable on that one. I feel comfortable on Maw of the Void. Oh, yeah. Trains. Does anyone have any ideas for trains? Because, as we all know, trains is often one of the hardest missions in Challenge Run. And this is one of those times where, man, I really should have spent some of this gas earlier. It's not the end of the world. But I've been waiting on these, and I decided to go to Tavern 6 with them. I'm not entirely sure what to do with trains, besides the fact I do know that if you hold, and you kill a train at the very, very, very last second, you can get it to count as, or get the next train to spawn before the previous one died, and it has less defenders. You can do that, but I'm not so sure if that alone is enough. Molash, you gotta fire your little orb, guy. There you go. Yeah, it was great. You're doing fantastic today. Very proud of you. Nailed it. Yeah, so that's a really interesting one, but it could definitely use a bit of improvement. Now, Cutthroat I feel good on, Engine Destruction feel good on, Media Blitz and the Secret Mission feel very, very good. Let me get these discoveries out. Oh, that was a lot of units. Jeez. I think we want to go Aldaris. Oh, interesting. Aldaris Artanis. Sell, enter. Sell, enter. Now we need 5 Protoss units here. We're going to put all of our upgrades on this guy because he spawns the Elite Immortals that are insane. Yeah, I think this is a good one. You want the attack speed on them because they're really, really nice. We can grab Shield Battery just so we have a Protoss thing. And then I'm going to sell, sell, and sell for maybe Unbound Fanatic. That guy's got 3 energy. We can buff that up as time goes on, though. There we go. I'm feeling in a pretty decent spot here. This is a really, really good grab, these 2 level 6 Protoss guys. If I'd known I was going to get both of the Jim Raynors, I would have gone for Tavern. But I couldn't know that I was going to discover 2 Jims in a row. And Jim on his own is not as good as Aldaris is. Okay, so now we can use Stasis to take all these down. We have a lot of shield batteries. We have this Heroic Immortal that, for some reason, gets attack speed every time it attacks. So he's just going to become infinitely fast. Look at how fast he fires. And he does 80 plus 36 damage against armored. Monster. Yeah, great. Let's see. For the Zeratul missions, I feel good about the first 2, but then there's the one with all the frenzied attacks and stuff. And I would love people... I have a kind of general vague idea on a way to do that. However, I don't necessarily have a really good one. And if people have some interesting thoughts there, I would definitely be interested in hearing them. Ugh. I'd really like to move this. It's got a lot of units on it, but it's not actually a good card. It doesn't scale. We'll hold it for now. Lame. Oh, you're good. Nah, maybe you're not. We're level 6. We can be greedy. We have a really good setup. We're gonna get Heroic Immortal every turn. Cool, yeah, so mission number 3 with the Frenzied Zerg waves where we have to take Zeratul around. I think that that's just the mission where it's just like, LOL, you're going to finish the mission in really, really quick amounts of time. That's probably the best you can do. But if you have any opinions, I would love to hear them there. And then the very, very... Oh, Redstone! Yeah, Redstone. Another early mission that I don't have a super good idea for cheese stuff on. And I would love the help on. Redstone is a very interesting mission, however, it's not necessarily an interesting mission for cheesing. Because there's not that much that you can cheese the enemy on here. That's so many immortals! Jeez! Nope. They got me. Yeah. Then Media Blitz, I'm fine. Secret Mission, I'm fine. Yeah, I'll take another Artanis. We'll figure this out later. We can sell this. That card's good, but we don't really have a slot for it. So I'm just going to focus on these. Oh, Chrono, yeah, more attack speed. The attack speed is super good because the compound's hard. Save this, and we're really close to tripling a lot of cards, so I think we're okay. Yeah, so I think that is the majority of the ones. Gates of Heck is really the only other one that I'm just like, yeah, I'm not entirely sure on. I think, as I said, this video has a lot of potential to be very interesting. However, I don't know exactly how to do some of the early stuff, and I would love to hear your opinions on those types of missions. I have spent a lot of time thinking about it, but yeah, any of the early stuff, honestly, we can kind of blitz through those missions really quick. If there's like something interesting, and ideally you want it to be kind of funny, you know? Like, there's cheesy stuff, but cheesy stuff is best when it's also like, this is so stupid, right? If you're just hiding a unit in a weird place, you're like, yeah, okay, that's cheesy. But if you're hiding like a planetary fortress in a weird place, now that's good cheesy, if that makes any sense. So anyway, for anyone who's interested in only hearing that, not interested in this game, that's all I have to say. For the rest of the people who are interested in this game, I guess I'm going to shift my commentary to that now. Because, hey, more shield batteries. Hey, no more shield batteries. Sell. Enter. Triple. Yeah, purify all. Here we go. That's a good card. So we're at a point where we are, that's a lot of shield batteries, first of all. So we're getting 4 shield batteries here every round. And then we're going to be, Artanis triggers all of our recalls twice, and recall array triggers twice if you have more energy. So we're going to get, I think, 2 elite Colossus, 3 elite Zealots from this guy, a heroic immortal every turn, 6 Ire Zealots from this one, and then only 3 Ire Zealots from this one. But we are getting so many units right now. We're at 18,000 value right there. We went up to 22,600. We could definitely just keep the scaling going. We're not there yet, but it is pretty decent with the way that everything's been going. I think the best thing to do, though, is to drop these. We have a lot of our units deploy from drop pods right now, and usually that's pretty good. However, because we have so many shield batteries, I think the optimal way to play it is to just utilize the shield batteries and drop right on top of them. Stay safe, play the defensive game, control the center, and just crush on through. We did a lot of damage. Unfortunately, I didn't turn on the damage panel here, which is a bit of a dum-dum by me. People are starting to drop like flies, though. There's only 4 people left. One person has a lot of HP, though.
It's completely fine for women, though.
Let's see. We're looking for triples. A triple Unbound Fanatic or triple Artanis would be fantastic. Besides that, I guess we'll just pick up whatever level 6 Protoss card we can find. I don't really know what to do with this phase. I do feel very comfortable. I'm pretty sure that we've won this game. We didn't find anything. That's kind of the end of how these Battleground style games go, is you're just like, oh, well, didn't happen. But we're getting about 5,000 per round. If we get a couple more power cards, we could be up to like 8,000-9,000 per round, and that'd be the ideal scaling that you want to get. Because this definitely part of the game is just about putting bulk on the field. Even though all of these units that we're putting on the field are elite, right? We got the elite Zealots, we got these elite Archons, the elite Colossus that for some reason have the ability to hit air. And the elite Immortals, which just spin up to be destroyers of worlds. Now, it looks like this final guy has survived a really long time because he just kept dodging us with the random matchmaking. So we're going to do our best to beat him now. Let's see. Really looking for that Artanist or the Elite Archon guys. That's pretty good. I guess we just lock here, and then we'll re-roll it. I kind of want to upgrade the shield batteries, because it'd be funny. Yeah, let's do that. Here. Oh! Actually, that's a really interesting question. I believe if Chrono Boost in this is actually Chrono Boost, then it should make a shield battery restore health faster. Because the way that it works in StarCraft 2 is Chrono Boost literally changes the time scaling of a unit. Like, it just believes that it's in time faster, which is a really cool way that StarCraft works. in the unit, or the ability is basically coded to be realistic time spinning. Unfortunately, as time went on, they actually changed that. So, for example, the Chrono Surge that Karax has doesn't do that sort of a thing. It's just a flat speed boost, which is lame. Okay. Kind of just looking for any final things. I think this is going to be the very last round. And then... oh, well. We're going to upgrade our batteries again. Attack speed, attack damage, or vampirism. Or we could make it give us $1 at the beginning of every turn. We'll take our $1. Beautiful. Alright, this is going to be the last round, then Senator Brando is going to get wrecked. I think we have enough stuff on these landing things that we can drop them in the opponent's face and it'd be very enjoyable. All in all, not a great game by me. We're going to win against the AI, which is not saying a whole lot, but we could have played better. I was very focused in the beginning bit of just talking about the challenge run, though, right? Like, this was definitely intended to be background footage, and it worked well enough. I had a good time. I hope you did too. Easy peasy. Alright, my friends, thank you for watching. This is going to be the end of the thing. Please keep in mind the stuff that I was asking. If you have any ideas, please either post them here in the YouTube comments, or just as usefully, in fact, I would say more usefully, if you do it in the suggestions and feedback area of the Giant Grant Games Discord. Did I say Discord twice? I meant YouTube comments the first time, and I'm not sure if I said that correctly. Alright, either way, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, even though it was a little bit off. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.